Yo, what's up, family? Before we start the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and share it in there once you can. Just view out there a little bit more. With that being said, let's get right into the video. Boston Celtics newly acquired forward Torrey debuted last night against the San Antonio Spurs, and I thought he did well, so let's get into the film. Alright, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, make sure you take your shoes off before you come to the house. And Torrey Craig, of course, got his debut last night against the San Antonio Spurs, and Craig only logged 8 minutes in his debut, so it's not going to be a lot to pick from. He had a big second quarter stint. I think he played the last 6 minutes or so, but then after that he only had 2 1-minute stints. One of the things I really liked about Torrey Craig when he was with the Chicago Bulls, again, he only played 9 games, so it was a short sample size, but the thing I really like is that he was still guarding the best players on the opposing teams. Now, the Chicago Bulls don't have a lot of defenders, so maybe that was by default, but Torrey Craig is a guy, as far as matchup difficulty, he ranked 6th in the NBA in usage rate guarded. So that means if you take the usage rate of everybody that he's guarded, the average usage rate that he's guarded is the 6th highest. So that means he's guarding really good players. And in this game, he really showed his versatility because he was guarding Stephon Castle and De'Aaron Fox. I look at Craig as more of a big wing defender. Like, if we got to go against KD, right? If there's a time where Tatum isn't on the floor with KD, like, Torrey Craig can guard that guy. Torrey Craig can guard the bigger wings. He shows some versatility tonight guarding De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle, and I thought he did a pretty good job. And of course, as I said, he showed his versatility last night, but just how much of a wrecking ball he is athletically really stood out to me. Like, he was just throwing his body everywhere, and that is the type of energy that the Celtics need off that bench. But here against Stephon Castle, denying him the inbound pass, they finally get the ball to him. And I just like how Craig's physicality matched up with a young guard like Stephon Castle, who's really aggressive, really powerful driver. Here, he does a nice job jumping to the pass right there to Jeremy Sohan, and he knows the game plan on Stephon Castle. It's not to just completely leave Stephon Castle. The Celtics have been burned by guys who aren't deemed shooters this season. You think of Dylan Brooks hitting 10 threes, right? He's not guarding Stephon Castle, but he's encouraging Stephon Castle to shoot the ball, especially with the shot clock low. We know that Stephon Castle is a good driver. He's not a great shooter yet, right? So you close out, right? But you close out with your hands down, encouraging him to shoot. Then you put a hand up, try to contest. He misses a 3. All right, so here we got Castle in transition. We got a screen set there by Jeremy Sohan. So he tried to stay with him, gets back to Castle. He passes, and Torrey Craig swipes it down and gets a turnover for the Celtics. And of course, in previous videos, I've detailed the shooter that Craig has been with the Chicago Bulls. Again, it was only 9 games, but he shot 43% with the Bulls. And I know it's a small sample size, but if you look to seasons prior, the last 2 seasons before this one, Craig shot 39% from 3. So yes, it's a small sample size, and yes, it's Craig being on the heater for 9 games, but it's not too far off from the player that Craig has been for the last 2 seasons. And Craig is shooting 38% from the corner. Here, Jason Tatum does a nice job getting the ball for the 3. And here's a perfect 2-way sequence that you're looking for from Torrey Craig, a veteran. Got some help from Derek White, but a nice job containing the drive by Stephon Castle, staying with him on the crossover. And then he falls down, right? Gets right back up, right? He's running. We have numbers right now, 5 and 4. He shoots 45% on above the break threes this season. Cashes this one. And I thought Craig fit in nice offensively as well. He moved the ball well and on time, had 2 assists that I liked. They weren't anything flashy, but he understands how to play the game, and he's not going to do things he can't. He's not going to take bad shots, and he upholds the 3-point mantra the Celtics have coming off the bench. Of course, we have Hauser and Pritchard coming off the bench, shooting a lot of threes, and Craig adds to that as 78% of his total shots attempted come from 3-point range. So we have Hauser, who's a guy that most of his shots come from 3, and it just fits to what Joe Mazzulla wants. So here, Tatum is garnering hella attention. He got double teamed as soon as he came up half court. Here actually gets triple teamed, and Torrey Craig does a nice job upholding the spacing, so these guys can't guard 2 people at one time. So he goes down to the dunker spot. Tatum passes it to him. He has a nice pass to Pritchard for the 3. But that is the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and share it in there once you can. Just view out there a little bit more, and I will see you guys in the next video. But this is Nick. Peace.